Good morning, everyone. It's Stephen Whiteside here from theuptrend.com with your morning market outlook for Tuesday, April 28th, 2026. In the pre-market this morning, things are mixed. The Dow's higher while the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq and the Russell are all trading lower. So it looks like the Dow is a little anomaly this morning, probably just one stock. We do have some important economic numbers coming out at 10 a.m. this morning, and that is consumer confidence. Otherwise, we're waiting till tomorrow when we get the results from the Fed meeting. Now, one of the reasons that the market is trading lower is that we've got crude oil up over $3 and just coming up to the $100 level once again. At the same time, gold is down $70 in the pre-market. We're one day away from the Fed meeting. That could add a lot of volatility to the market. We also have some major earnings coming out this week, and Amazon had an inside day yesterday. The next price target for Amazon, which is the top of our projected range on the daily charts, is 265.63. So we're pretty close to that. And then above that on the weekly charts is 281.25. Looking at Google or Alphabet, new high for that stock yesterday. It's still stuck to the 343.75 level. Next target is 359.38, and then above that is 375, which is not only a daily target but a weekly target for Alphabet. Looking at Meta, the Meta was up yesterday, trying to break out above the recent high. If we can do that, then we may get up to the 718.75 level and then possibly 750, which again is not only a daily target but a weekly target for Meta. Then looking at Microsoft, and Microsoft's been treading water for the last week after that big run up. We're trying to get to 437.50 and then possibly 468.75, which again lines up to our next weekly target above 437.50. Next up, let's take a look at the VIX, or the Fear Index, and starting off looking at the seasonality chart. Historically, we peak in March and then come down in April, and that's exactly what the VIX has been doing. So the market's basically been ignoring everything out of the Middle East over the past couple of weeks. So we're still on a sell signal here. That's supportive for higher stock prices. The VIX ETFs still on sell signals here, of course, as well, and we'll be going long the VIX as soon as we get a buy signal. Looking at the major index ETFs, the iShares for the TSX 60 are sitting right on the lower channel line. What are we, just 10 cents, 11 cents away from getting a sell signal, while the Vanguard Canada ETF did end the day on a sell signal. If you still have a partial position left, you might want to hold on and look for a close below the low from a couple of days ago before jumping out of this ETF. Looking at the SPY, new high there yesterday. Very quiet trading for the Nasdaq on Tuesday. It was just up 35 cents on the day, so just 5 ticks for the Nasdaq. Now moving on to Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's been on a buy signal for a few weeks now. It has been trading above the 75,000 level, but unfortunately it's run into resistance at the 100-day moving average and the flypaper channel. Last time we moved up in January, we got stuck at the flypaper channel and came back down. And I assume that's what's going to happen next, but there's no reason to completely abandon a position in Bitcoin at the moment. So whether you're looking at the Bitcoin Trust or Purpose Bitcoin in Toronto, they're still on buy signals here. Looking at the CoinDesk ETF, it's still on a buy signal. Now, when we look at Bit Digital, we're looking for a close on Tuesday below $1.51. And then you can see for then looking at Coinbase, we're in the channel, so a close on Tuesday below $191.16 would give us a sell signal. For Hive, we're looking for a close below 233. In Toronto, we're looking for a close below 320. Looking at Mara, we're looking for a close below $10.79. And then last up, we're looking at MicroStrategy, which is trading above the upper channel line. So not expecting a sell signal on Tuesday, even if we do see some selling on Tuesday. Now, in case I forgot to mention it, we do have Bitcoin trading lower in the pre-market. It's down about $1,500, so not a major move for Bitcoin on Tuesday morning. Moving on to commodity ETFs, and we've got crude oil moving up yesterday. Again, it's up in the pre-market this morning. Gasoline traded higher yesterday. It's going to trade higher this morning. Natural gas treading water at the present time, still on a sell signal. Now, Canadian energy stocks outpaced U.S. energy stocks yesterday. We were up 2.36%. That might have something to do with ARC Resources, which was up over 21% yesterday. So congratulations if you were long this stock. Then looking at the U.S. energy sector, down just a little, just down 10 cents yesterday. So no major moves there. Looking at the world of uranium, we're still on a buy signal here. We traded higher yesterday, looking to see if we can take out Friday's high. Cameco was up yesterday, just to 88 cents, trading in the channel. So a close on Tuesday below $161.47 would give us a sell signal. We're trying to break out above 175. 187.50 is our next target, but you can see that we did not make it up to that target back in January. Then looking at copper, copper itself is still on a buy signal, while copper miners are still on a sell signal. The GLD's on a sell signal, so we also have all of the gold mining stocks on sell signals right now, whether you're watching the GDX or the XGD or the junior gold miners. Now, silver is also on a sell signal right now, and so are the silver miners and the junior silver miners. And then Pan American Silver, whether you're looking at it in New York or Toronto, looks very much like the ETF itself. Okay, folks, that's all for this morning's presentation. So far, it looks like we're going to see a little selling at the open on Tuesday morning. We'll be waiting for those consumer confidence numbers coming out later in the morning. They could certainly help change the direction of the market on Tuesday as we get prepared for the results of the Fed meeting on Wednesday afternoon. Have a great Tuesday. Next time you'll hear my voice is on Wednesday morning.
Thanks for tuning in until the very end of today's stock market timing educational video. If you found the content valuable, don't forget to express your support by hitting the like button, leave a comment, sharing with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful updates. Remember, in the world of stocks, timing is crucial, and following the trend can be your greatest ally. If you would like more information on how we can help you better time the stock market, please visit theuptrend.com.